Read the text on page 9 and fill in the missing words. Edison's power in New York City. In the 1900s, many American films were made in New York City, which is where Thomas Edison had his film studio. Over time, Edison created many patents, which means that Edison owned a lot of film technology, and if anyone wanted to make a film in New York, they would have to pay Edison some money to use his technology. In 1908, Edison gained even more power when he founded the Motion Picture Patents Company, or MPPC. Edison hoped that every film made in New York City would use his technology. This would mean everyone would use the same camera, the same film stock, the same equipment, etc. If this happened, he would have gotten paid some money for every film made in New York City. Many people did not want to pay Edison, so to escape his patents, filmmakers began moving to the opposite side of the USA and started making films in California. Hollywood was far away from the MPPC, but there were other benefits too: the weather and scenery. California is a warm, dry state, unlike New York, which has cold winters and many cloudy days. California, on the other hand, is sunny year-round. This meant that filming outside was much easier, and films could be made during any season. Also, production was not interrupted by bad weather so often in California. California also has many different types of landscapes, with mountains, beaches, woodlands, valleys, and deserts. This meant a studio could make a wider variety of genre films with California's natural scenery. Furthermore, California was far less crowded than New York, so studios had the space to build huge sets and sound studios, meaning that making films was even easier. A great success. The cinema industry became very popular very quickly in California. By 1910, Hollywood was very important to Los Angeles' economy. In the 1920s, many Americans suffered during the Great Depression. At this time, many people lost their jobs, and many businesses could not make money. But the Hollywood film industry was not really affected, and by the early 1920s, around 80% of films made worldwide were made in Hollywood. Opportunity from tragedy. Before World War I, Europe had a very strong film industry. But when World War I started, many European film studios were either closed down or the government consolidated them. This means the government combined all of the studios in their country together. By combining all of the studios, the government would have one big studio which they could control. This meant the government had the power to make any films they wanted. Less films were made in Europe, and the ones that were made often focused on the war. But Hollywood films were not so affected by the war, and they continued to make entertaining films that were popular around the world.